When I chose that hymn for our opening praise, I didn't realize at the time how much I would have missed you just by not being here for one Sunday. So I missed you, Knox. I was bounding around here this morning like a kid in a candy shop, and I was only away for one Sunday. What's that all about? I can't quit you. I can't quit you. Many words of gratitude for Reverend Dr. Stephen Hayes and his leadership last Sunday. I've heard nothing but positive remarks on that, so hopefully he's able to come back and lead us in worship again, maybe while I'm even here, so I can enjoy it in person. And thank you to Jane for leading the worship service, and Lynn and the choir and all those involved. I know Stephen felt very supported, so thank you. Subtle. Hi. Put on your notes, we need to WD-40 that door. Yeah. If you have a cell phone that has Bluetooth and you have a hearing aid that has Bluetooth, you can get help with our hearing assist from Gary. He can set that up so that you can hear the worship service better. I don't know how that works. It's all magic to me. But I know if you speak to Gary, who's in the balcony, after worship, he can help get you set up for next week. And those who have moved over to this system have really found an improvement in their ability to hear what is happening in the worship service. Just a reminder, you can also, if you get stiff and sore sitting in the pews or you're having a hard time hearing, you can participate in worship from the parlor and also from the Nickel Hall downstairs because we live stream the service. Adopt a Shelf at Kerr Street Mission. We've been taking care of that throughout the month of October. Flour, rice, oatmeal, dry cereal. We have had an overflowing bin every single week. Will has been taking it every Tuesday, and it's overflowing. So we have 1 week left. Let's finish strong, okay? Thank you to those who have donated. Your generosity means a lot to this community. We are collecting pictures, photographs, from either of the world wars or any family members who participated in combat. We're looking to collect them. You know how we had the pictures of all the pretty fall leaves during the preludes? We would like to have pictures of your family members or friends or visits to war memorial sites. We want to use those on our Remembrance Day Sunday on November 6th. So if you have digitized pictures, can you please send them to av@knoxoakville.com, or you can bring them right into the church and Connie can scan them in the office and hand them back to you. We'd love to be able to have your pictures as part of our worship service on November 6th. More information about that is in the newsletter that went out yesterday. The next 4 Sundays are dedicated to introducing or reintroducing the congregation to how we do ministry here at Knox. It's sort of a series. We're specifically highlighting the various kinds of leaders that you will find in this congregation: clergy, elders, staff, cluster coaches, and so on, as well as the areas of ministry you can get involved with. It's been a long time since we have been together as a church, and for some, you're new to Knox, and you weren't part of this congregation before the pandemic. Or maybe you have, but you're back after being away for a long time. We could all use a refresher on how we do ministry here at Knox. And so I'm going to be kicking it off. I'm going to be talking about the session today and a little bit about cluster coaches. And then for the next 3 Sundays, you'll find other leaders in the church highlighted throughout the worship service. Almost done. New members, I am collecting the names of those who are interested in formally joining Knox, either by profession of faith or by transfer of membership. I'd like to know by Sunday, November 13th, so that I can present the names to session and then receive you into membership before the end of this calendar year. So please reach out to me here at Knox if you'd like to have your membership transferred, you'd like to join by profession of faith or baptism. Just please speak to me over the next couple weeks. The stained glass windows are finally happening. It's not even the windows, it's the frames that need to be fixed, but we've been waiting for the windows to come out. So this Wednesday, that process is going to start. I know David was filling the choir in before the worship service, but it means all the stained glass windows behind there are going to come out, and they're going to be stored in the choir stalls because we figure that's the safest place. We don't have to leave the room, and really nobody goes up there except the choir, and we're going to relocate the choir. So just so you know, that's where we're at, and then hopefully they can be back in before 2027. It's going to be great. The memorial flowers today are placed in memory of loved ones by Jean Kane and the Terry family, and they are gorgeous, so thank you for bringing those in. That's it from me. Lynn?